What's going on, guys? Now, I'm pretty sure you can just hear me clicking my mic as you did in the last episode at the very beginning. My apologies. Welcome back to another episode of my race to Overpowered 8. This is the Mechromancer. I am Extreme. And in today's episode, I do have a couple different topics for you guys. We're going to talk about Extinction. We're going to talk about some changes to the next season of my race to Overpowered 8 with the Assassin. I'm going to talk about Halloween, and I have something I haven't really talked about before, and that is the missing episodes from this season, why you didn't get them, and where they went. All of that's going to be covered here in just a bit, but we're going to start with Extinction mode for Call of Duty. It was officially leaked earlier today. Now, it is Sunday, you guys, so bear with me on that. Now, part of the reason why I'm not going to talk too much about this, I'm just going to give you guys my opinions and thoughts about the leaked information, as well as the mode and what I think it looks like to me and what I'm going to be doing with this mode when it comes out next week. And the first thing I want to tell you guys is that the leaked mode, the aliens look fucking badass, dude. Like, they look fucking cool. The graphics that we've seen look really good, and these were on 360. Now, one other thing that came out, it's kind of adding this into it, but you're going to have to install Call of Duty Ghost into your Xbox, or you've had to do it with the PlayStation 3 for a while now. You're going to have to do it on next gen. But this is the first Call of Duty where you've had to install it. So that tells you that they definitely went out of their way to make sure that the current gen and the next gen look and feel and play and have all of the features that they intended for it. So I'm glad that Infinity Ward went that extra mile. You know, they could have tried to cram it all in there, or force you to do some other BS. I'm going to get a downloadable version, which means I'm going to have to download a hell of a lot of crap, which kind of sucks. But you know what? It's totally worth it. This game is definitely looking good. And as for Extinction mode, like I said, I was going to give you guys my thoughts on it. It really looks like the survival mode from Modern Warfare 3. Now, I haven't seen any video. I've only seen stills. I don't want to see any video. I don't want to see any more than what I've already seen, because I don't want any of the real core of the mode or whatever story there is in the mode to be ruined for me, like Zombies was with Black Ops 2, and you know, Borderlands, part of Borderlands, 2 was ruined for me because I watched some streams and other stuff about it before I played the game, and I don't want to do that with Call of Duty. Like, I really don't want to do that. I don't want to ruin this any more than I already have. And I'm gonna tell you guys right now, the mode looks, like I said, a lot like survival mode from Modern Warfare 3, which I'm perfectly fine with. I actually thought that mode lended itself really well to zombies. So the fact that they're doing it with aliens, hey, I ain't mad about it. You know, I think it's going to be a cool mode. I wonder how it's all going to work out. I am definitely interested in seeing what comes of this game mode. I'm actually excited about it. I am going to be doing a couple different series on my channel about it. Hopefully they will continue to support it with content and whatnot, as they have with zombies. Do I think it's going to replace zombies? It'll be Infinity Ward's answer for zombies, but I don't think you're going to see it replace zombies. However, if this mode is better than zombies, I guarantee you're going to see elements of it appear in zombies when Treyarch does bring back their next incarnation of Call of Duty, whether it's Black Ops 3 or whatever the heck they're going to be doing next. But, I mean, the thing is, they were saying that zombie mode was getting killed off, so maybe they're killing off the traditional zombie mode, and they're going to be going with a, whatever aliens mode is going to be about, or the Extinction mode is going to be about. Either way, it'll be interesting to see here in about a week from now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited, like, legitimately excited about it. I haven't been this excited in a very long time for Call of Duty. And there's just so many things that are rubbing me right about Ghost. I really don't want to go into Ghost too much because I don't have it listed here, but you know what? I will go into it because I needed one more topic. So we'll talk about Ghost a little more. And I've actually had to redo this commentary a few times now, you guys. So in previous attempts, I mentioned that I wanted to know what you guys thought about the fact that I'm going to be doing my race to max prestige purely through the squad zone. Now, I haven't really heard anyone talk about doing anything like this before because, well, let's be honest, this has never been an option before. So how many of you out there think this is going to be a cheap, tactic on my part? Okay, you're going to use squads. You're a coward. You're lame. You're weak. If you listen carefully, they've told you multiple times, squad is going to progressively get harder and harder and harder until it gets to the same level of playing with online players. And because you're facing the squads of online players, you're not choosing the enemy loadouts, and the enemy loadouts aren't being randomly generated. They have been chosen by gamers. So God knows what'll happen. Fuck, I just realized that. In any event, it's supposed to be really challenging, especially once you have ranked up your characters, all your soldiers as you rank them up. The game gets harder, and I'm kind of interested to see how hard it's going to get compared to multiplayer, where eventually you can run into a lobby that's filled with scrubs, and it's an easy peasy affair. You don't have to worry about much. But I want a constant feel of progression of difficulty as I go through it, and that's what I think Squads is offering, and that's what I'm hoping it really does offer. Because if it kind of offers it, and then in reality it's like, nope, not really, then I'll feel like I wasted everyone's time. But I'll let you know as I'm doing it. Now, that will start the day that Call of Duty comes out. But speaking of releasing, I have some things I want to announce, and I'm going to announce them here and now because I don't want to get too far in this video. I'm going to be changing the format for the first episode again. Now, I know before I told you guys it wasn't going to be a live commentary, it was going to be a post-edit commentary like this one. Well, I'm changing it again. It's going to be a live commentary. It's going to be a live commentary. It has to be a live commentary. So we're going to do a live commentary with that episode. We're going to do away with these post-edit commentaries completely. Not even the bonus episodes, which you won't get any bonus episodes in the next season. You're going to get, all of them will be active episodes. So if the episode's short, that's what you're going to get, guys. That's another thing I want to tell you is that I'm getting rid of the bonus episodes. You're no longer going to get bonus episodes. They're all going to be one episode. If I shoot it and it's more than 5 minutes, it's an episode. If it's under 5 minutes, then it classifies as a bonus episode. And the original commentary will be removed, and you guys will get this commentary for that episode instead. Why would I remove the commentary from that? Because I know I'm going to rage. I know I'm going to rage, and I would rather not rage into your ears. So, yeah. That's that. Also, I want to announce that the release date for the next season might shock you guys because it's not going to start on Wednesday. I'm actually holding off the release due to the fact that Halloween is Thursday, it is Friday, and because I'm going to be doing some zombie videos and whatnot, you guys, I'm going to spend Tuesday and I'm going to film all day zombies. I'm going to film Origins and Mob of the Dead. And that's what you guys are going to get. You're going to get one or the other, or you might get half of the episode, or half of whatever I shoot on Wednesday, and you'll get the other half on Thursday. And that's all the videos with the exception of the loot hunt that you guys are going to get on those days. And then on Friday, you will get the first episode of, actually the first 2 episodes of the Race to Overpowered 8 with the Assassin. So be on the lookout for that. There's a legendary on screen. I love seeing that gold. I don't know why. Of all the things, but when you see that gold drop, it's a good feeling, man. It really is. It feels all warm and fuzzy inside. Just saying. But, so I just want to let you guys know that, yeah, those 2 changes were made, and the release date is going to be this Friday. The reason for the change was because, like I said, Halloween, it would be a really bad idea to try and post anything that's not Halloween related, Wednesday and Thursday. And I figured, you know what, let's have some fun with it. I want to focus on this, and I can't do that and do the OP8, so yeah, OP8's been pushed back to Friday. You will get 2 live episodes, and yeah, I don't know what else more to tell you guys. I'm actually going to be really busy the next couple days filming all of the rest of the Assassin season, and then I've got to film all of the Psycho season as well prior to the launch of Call of Duty Ghost, because there's absolutely no way in hell I'm going to be able to do those and Ghost at the same time and have fun. And I want to enjoy myself. I don't want to feel like I'm forcing it. So if for any reason I don't get all the episodes recorded, it's because I'm pretty sure I'll be able to have, I'll have some time to record an episode or two here or there. But if everything goes according to plan the next couple days, I'm going to have all those episodes for you guys set to go, and you won't have to worry about it. Now, as we've already kind of talked about Halloween a little bit, I thought I'd give you guys some of my fondest memories of Halloween. And I want to give them to you guys in this episode because tomorrow's episode, I'm going to try and be a little more lighthearted. We're going to have a little fun with tomorrow's episode. At least I'm going to try. I make no promises. But I thought I'd give you guys my thoughts on Halloween and, like I said, some of my memories. And one last thing. I have no idea why pistols are a fucking bullet hose for Gage, but for some reason, the Fibber especially is just a bullet hose. So if you're going to use that gun with Gage, be warned. You're going to run out of ammo. Keep some on you somehow, some way. Get you some ammo because, yeah. It sucks running out. In any event, my fondest memories are actually my worst memories. And I say that because one of my worst memories is when I was younger, when we went trick-or-treating, things would happen, Nothing bad ever happened. We never had any major, incidents. But one year, someone decided they wanted to try ripping my brother off for his candy. My brother was about 6 years old, and, I was 8. And this guy thought he was, Mr. Badass. Actually, I think I was 9, at the time. He was going to be 7. But, this guy thought he was badass, and he was going to rip my little brother off. And I said, fuck you, dude, you ain't fucking my brother. So I beat the shit out of him. And he ran like a little girl, and my brothers, because both of them were there. But, yeah, I got his candy back, and we went back trick-or-treating, pretending like nothing happened. Because as far as my brother was concerned, nothing happened. He got his candy back. He was happy. And it was my worst because when my mother found out, I got in a whole lot of shit. I miss my mom every day, you guys. I've said that many times in these videos. If you guys don't know, for those of you who are new to my channel, my mother passed away back in July of 2008. But I miss her every day. And even though she whooped my ass, after she was done, she told me, I love you, thank you for taking care of your brothers, but please don't ever do something like that again around them. And the thing is, my mom didn't want my brothers to be violent. Or at least see me be violent. My brothers have, up until that point, have never seen me violent at all. They'd never really seen me lose my cool, lose my temper. And they didn't really see it. That's the thing. My mom didn't know. My brothers didn't see me. My brother was upset, and he was like, oh, nothing I can do about it now, And I told him, here, take my candy. Don't worry about it. I'll go get that candy. And he said, nah, it's okay. And I said, no, seriously, take my candy, I'll just stay here. And there was an adult nearby, so it wasn't like, I was leaving them alone. This guy didn't even get that far before I kicked his ass. Caught up to him, kicked his ass. I used to be skinny. I used to be fast. I could run like the wind back then. Can't anymore. Knees is shot, back is shot. I'm fucking fat. Old and fat. And I'm not huge, but I'm still fat. So, yeah, getting old sucks. That's all I'm going to say. But, yeah, no, still. It was a shitty time. It wasn't fun. And I never really liked Halloween. Like, Halloween was never one of my favorite holidays. I enjoyed it in certain aspects, but in others, when you don't come from money, you don't have a whole lot of money to spend on costumes and things of that sort. My mom made all our costumes, which wasn't a bad thing, but you would get messed with, and when you were already dealing with people fucking with you, you didn't want to add more to it. Now, I will cover all of what I'm talking about there subtly in another episode somewhere down the line. Probably not in an episode of this series, but in another video somewhere down the line, I will talk about my first real bout of depression. Now, I had depression really bad, you guys. I'm not going to go into it here. It's not the right time, not the right place for it. And, I just kind of, I hated Halloween. I enjoyed it once I was out of school and I was with my family and with my brothers, because then I could have fun and I didn't care what anyone thought. But I hated it when it came to school because it wasn't required to dress up, but it also was. And I used to love dressing up, but as I got older and older, it got less fun too. So, however, seeing girls in some tight clothes has never gotten old. Just saying. Just saying. Anyways, moving on. So, I want to end this episode talking about other episodes. Now, I know you're saying, wait, how are you going to end this episode? I mean, there's still a whole lot more to go, Extreme. What are you going to end it now? No, I'm not ending it right now. What I am going to do is I'm going to do something that I don't normally do on these commentaries. I actually try to avoid it, and that is I'm going to take a moment. You guys are going to hear silence, more or less, but bear with me. I will explain where I went and why I went there in just a moment.
I hope these enemies do not catch you off guard.
Long unnecessary silence. For those of you who are new to my channel, I was a pack-and-a-half a day smoker. I quit smoking. I converted over to using an electronic cigarette. I still use an electronic cigarette. I prefer it. In fact, the smell of cigarette smoke makes me gag now. Something I'm actually proud to say, that cigarette smoke makes me gag, which kind of sucks because my sister-in-law still smokes, but she's respectful about it. She doesn't smoke around her kids. She doesn't smoke around anyone who doesn't smoke, and yet she still smokes around me, but it doesn't bother me as much. I say that, but I really hate the smell of cigarette smoke. I really do. It's awful. And I used to be a pack-and-a-half a day smoker, so I feel bad for anyone I used to smoke around. My ex-girlfriend, family, friends, I feel bad because that smell stinks. Like, I don't know, yeah. In any event, I like this thing. It's safer for me to do around my nieces or my family. I can do it in my home. I don't have to go outside. It could be raining. It could be balls fucking dripping hot outside, and I can be sitting inside the nice air-conditioned room while all the smokers who can't smoke inside and can go outside and smoke a cigarette. I'm a lazy prick, and I'm also glad I don't smoke a cigarette anymore. Just saying. Anyways, that was my apology for the long absence and my small yet hopefully understandable explanation. In any event, the reason I'm saying I'm going to be closing this episode out is because I've got my final topic. And as I said before in the opening of this video, there are some missing episodes to this season. Why are you missing episodes? The answer is simple. Because they are way too long to commentate. Let me explain. They are death episodes. If it was a live commentary, you guys would still get it, no problem. But it's not a live commentary. And I'm not going to commentate an episode that's a death that is just going to end up being a bonus episode. For this episode, prior to this episode starting, there was actually 2 episodes that were shot that I died. One right here against Saturn, and one against 10110110011, whatever the fuck his name is called. That bastard. And I did not want to commentate 20 plus minutes long videos for the simple purpose of giving you guys those videos. I wanted to in a way, but in other ways I'm like, I can't do it. That's just way too long to do a commentary and then have some kind of material for another commentary, and then another commentary, and then another commentary. And as you guys know, I am pre-recording these episodes, so yeah. I'm good, but I'm not that good. And I don't want to cover too much of this. I don't want to try and cover the same shit over and over and over and over and over again. And so, to avoid that happening at all, sorry, I could have sworn I just felt the earth shake. I live in California, so it is a common event, but sometimes I don't notice it as much, but for some reason, as of late, I've noticed it a little more than usual, and it may have been just a little tremor, but I felt it. So, in any event, but again, I want to get these videos for you guys, but they're just so long. I couldn't justify to myself doing it. And I thought, you know what, I would tell you guys, hey look, I died twice, they were long deaths. Normally I would have posted the videos, 100% I would have posted the videos, you guys, but they were really long videos. One of them was actually longer than normal because I was dicking around while I was playing it. I went down a few times, I let my health regen, I scavenged every piece of ammo I could, because I didn't have a whole lot, and the video got to the point where it's at now, and that's the one where I died facing Saturn. And that was a long ass video. Like, the fight had just started. He shot his first volley of missiles, and I was dead instantly. Like, I died, and then you just saw the bar just disappear, and I'm like, what the? So yeah, that's why you guys didn't get that episode. The other episode came when I got all the way to the end, and I had the bastard beat, a la what happened previously. Only I wound up dying again, and I just said fuck it, scrap the whole thing. So I apologize for not posting those, you guys. There were no more deaths. I will actually go through legit when I get through this episode. I will be an OP8. I literally did OP8 in one try. I sat there and said, holy shit, did I just do that? Did I really just get through OP8 on the first try? And I did, and I was grateful. And I turned off my Xbox, and I went and did everything else but record videos like I should have. Because I really wanted to get a bunch of videos pre-recorded for you guys so they were ready to go. Because I'm actually going to be busy tomorrow. I think I mentioned this before. It's Sunday. I'm pre-recording this. If I haven't mentioned that, whoops. But it is Sunday. I am pre-recording this. And tomorrow I'm going to be busy. I've got to clean and rearrange my room. And that's not a simple task. I have a lot of very large, heavy items in my room. One of these days I will show you guys my room before I move from here. And that'll probably happen when I become a, paid YouTuber. I say paid YouTuber instead of partnered because I'm already partnered with YouTube. But because of the fact that I'm using copyrighted material, I'm using Borderlands 2, which is a copyrighted game, I don't have permission to use it. If I get a partnership with a, network, then I can get paid to do this. And as you guys know, that is my ultimate goal here on YouTube, is to become partnered with a network so I can, have a job, because I already treat this as my job. I get up in the morning, I write ideas down, I plan out my day, I shoot videos, I edit them, and I try to make, good quality overlay images and good thumbnails. Not the greatest of when it comes to doing that kind of stuff. I'm not an actual artist, but I like to think that I do pretty well, and they're kind of original compared to what else is out there. I see a lot of thumbnails that are really fucking cheap done. Like, you can tell somebody with absolutely no knowledge of what the hell they were doing made those images. And, I'm not knocking them, but that's some cheap ass shit. So, and they're getting paid to do this. That's the part that kills me. So, I put more effort into the graphics than I do the videos sometimes. I hate to admit it, but, I don't know why I just admitted that. I really don't, but I'm going to leave it in. So, in any event, guys, I did have a question before we close this episode out. Would you guys want to see me show off all of the skill trees for my characters? I mean, the thing is, as I've said before, you guys, almost all of my characters have more skill points than they should. They have, they're all modded skill trees. When I say modded, let me explain. My Gunzerker has 150 skill points. Actually, I don't think it's 150, but it's over 100 skill points. You cannot have over 100 skill points in this game, and I have over 100 skill points on each of my characters. So if that explains right there how my skill trees look, like I said, I've got more skill points than I should. I'm cheating technically in a single player game. Just saying. In any event, if you guys would like to see the skill trees that I have on all my characters, I'm more than willing to go back and show you guys those from all the past seasons up till now. I won't show, and I'll show you the assassin. I think I'll open this first episode. If you guys want to see it, let me know in the comments of this video if you guys would want to see that, and I will gladly, get a still of each one of those characters that I've done with the assassin. The assassin, of course, because it'll be on the opening of the assassin video. And actually, no, it'll be the assassin video because I'm going to pre-record tomorrow's commentary here in just a few moments after I finish this one, you guys. So, But leave in the comments of this video if you guys want to see that, and I will gladly do it on episode 1 of the Assassin season of Race to Overpowered 8. Show you guys the Commando, the Gunzerker, the Siren, and the Mechromancer, and of course, you will see the Assassin as well. And you guys can see that, yeah, when it comes to the type of build I'm using, I don't really have a build because I don't really have a set. I use the same skill tree no matter what. I'll put a different class mod on, I'm still use the same skill tree. Change the class mod, it still probably helps out the new skill tree there, or the new, you know, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't really have any builds. Like, for me, I just play the game. Like, I pick the guns that are working really well for that character, i.e. the Fibber worked really well for the Mechromancer. But thank you guys for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!